Can you imagine in your mind's eye a beautiful island, crystal clear waters teeming with fish, palm trees and coconuts on a secluded beach, and sunsets that are the beautiful paintings of God? Now imagine that this tiny island is home to less than 300 people and is so small it barely even shows up on a map. The island of Nucoro is quite literally one of the most remote places on the entire planet. With no airport on the island, it is only accessible by the cargo ship that transports supplies to the island just a few times per year. Now, have you considered that the precious souls on this island need to hear the gospel? Missionaries Jack and Melinda Peeler did not allow the distance from home or the lack of modern conveniences to stop them from obeying God's command to take the gospel to the uttermost.
Well, first of all, we were in the Helps Ministry. We went to help Ruth Ann Arthurs at the radio station. While I was there working, Ray Ezekias from Calvary Baptist Church was the assistant pastor. He came to help me one day, and we prayed before we get started work that morning, and he said pray that someone would go to Nucoro and help start a church there. So we kept praying about it, and then the Lord just convicted us and asked us to go and help, and we just took off. And it's just been a wonderful experience to be over there and see the people get saved and the ministry grow.
When we went there, there was nothing on the island. There was nothing there,
hard.
and it was hard in the beginning. And there was times when I felt like, Lord, I can't do this. I can't make it. But by the time it got time for that next ship to come back, three months later, the Lord had settled my heart, and I knew that I could do it. That He was there with me, and I could make it.
We started out in a tent, and we built a tiny home. It's very basic, but it really meets our needs, and we have everything that kind of modern convenience has. I mean, we have, a shower, we have a little kitchenette in it, we have a table in it, we have 2 desks, we have a bed, fans, lights, all solar. So it's a little off-grid, but it's very comfortable.
When we come back here to the States, we're always so rushed, and it's got to go here and do this and take care of that and see this person. And then when you get to the island, it's just you and the daily routine and the people. And you have a lot more work to do, but yet you got more time to just be with people. We didn't even know Nucoro existed until 2010.
Yeah.
And since we found out about Nucoro, God put it on our hearts. We just couldn't get away from it. Had to go.
And here we're back in the States.
Wanting to go back.
Wanting to go back.
Wanting to
Got
get
a
back.
nice house with air conditioning, a grocery store down the road, but yet we're wanting to go back so bad. We're chawing at the bit. At the time we were there's 233 people, and 41 have accepted Christ as their Savior. And we've started Bible studies. We've started a Wednesday night service and Sunday services, a kids club. We do an evening service on Tuesday. We wanting to get back and do a men's Bible study and teen Bible study. We have a local NAS that we're having our services on Sunday on our island, which when we first started out it was a tarp, and now it's more substantial, and the people see it as their church building.
I'm encouraged by the ladies' Bible study that we have on Thursday afternoons. We have a ladies' Bible study. We've got a few ladies that are becoming very faithful, and they drink it in. They want to know more about the Lord, and so we're just excited to see that door open up. I enjoy teaching the ladies, and they enjoy learning.
they're just so open, and they're excited that somebody's over there willing to show them the truth. And it's just amazing. It's so amazing because we were in this helps ministry and we would go and build things, but as far as working one-on-one with people,
Yeah.
we didn't have that experience, that joy. And going over there now and being with them, it's just,
Yeah.
it's overwhelming. It touches your heart in a whole different avenue that you've never experienced.
It's hard to imagine, but here you've got this little tiny speck of land out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. 1 square mile of land. If you take all the little islets and push them together, it's just 1 square mile of land. Just over 230 people or so living on there. And yet God's concerned about that one little speck. Those people are important. They're just as important as the people here in the United States. They're just as important as the people anywhere else in the world, and God cares about them.
Remember the couple that came from Fiji? They sailed all the way to Nakora just to see the white people on the island. And they asked us why. And I said, because we want to give the gospel out. Because these people are dying and going to hell every day. And if we're not over there doing it,
Who's going to?
Who's going to? There's nobody over there doing it. We've got an opportunity to step in and see these people hear the true gospel and get saved. I wish we could do more.
Our idea when we went there was to build something that would live on after us. We don't want the church to cease to be once we're not there anymore. We want this ministry to go on and a church to be established that would be indigenous, and that someday there would be a Nakoran man that would be the pastor. So 30 years from now, we'll all be gone, and we want somebody else to be there that can carry on the work.
30 years. I'm not living 30 more years. But we need somebody to help us take it to the next level. And that's why we're making this video, because we don't know what else to do except to pray and let let Him touch somebody's heart out there and give them the joy of Nakora. What a blessing.